Hello, welcome to another LEGO Bootleg review. This is Pogo, PG629 and also PG633 Jabba the Hutt. But let's look at Darth Vader first. This is based on the newer Darth Vader from LEGO with the separatable helmet, which is a cool idea, but I have issues with that. The official one and, you know, in the bootleg that copies it. But first of all, let's quickly take a look at the inside of Darth Vader's body. You see, this one copies the Lego shape a bit more than other Pogos. Other Pogos have usually quite an empty inside here, whereas this one has that little X plastic shape just to make sure the clutch is a bit more consistent. He's got printed legs, printed front of the body, as well as printed front of the head, and the overall print here is very nice. I think the grey lines there on the suit are a lot thicker than they're supposed to be, so that's one downside. But the rest of the details, the silver looks very good, so that's good. The face itself almost spot on, from what I can tell, and they even bothered to print the back of the head there, some of Darth Vader's scars. One downside to this figure is, just like a lot of other Pogo stuff, the clutch on the hands are not too good. This hand is very loose, comfortably loose. Feels like you've been a Lego figure that you've played for a while, maybe like a year or something. So it doesn't fall out or anything, that's good. But this other hand is very, very tight. Now the Darth Vader I got was missing the lightsaber hilt. Fortunately I have a ton of spares, bootleg spares, so I'm giving him this one. So I don't know exactly what the other one will look like, but yeah, his arm and hand are so tight that you've got more chance of having the lightsaber hilt fall out of his hand than actually moving his arm. So let's unplug his head and give him his cape. His cape is very thin, unlike, for example, the Leia set or some of the other Pogo stuff I have in front of me that I'll be reviewing soon. Those pieces of fabric are a lot thicker. This one is very shiny and thin and feels like something that will break quite quickly, but you know, quite easily if you pull on it. Still, let's give him that, and let's give him the lower jaw piece there, and plug his head back on. Now what I like about this is you can recreate scenes of Darth Vader losing his helmet or battle damage. That's kind of cool. Or the ending scene in one of the last scenes in Return of the Jedi with his helmet taken off. So that's nice that they've done that. So I have no problems with that. However, the old Darth Vader helmet just looks much nicer than the new one you'll see in a moment. By the way, one more downside to this figure is his legs feel a bit spongy. Like he doesn't quite plug onto this plate. I'm going to try and plug him onto actual Lego. Yeah, it's the same. I'm trying to plug him onto actual Lego block right now. It's a bit better. He stays on a bit better, but meaning that the molding on this plate isn't too good either. So, but here's my problem with the helmet. When you plug this on, whoa, you see that? You just, yeah, that's not good. So in terms of Pogo, they've copied this helmet pretty well, pretty spot on. However, there is a slight little gap there. You can see a bit of his skin showing through on an angle. Not sure if that's in with the official Lego because I don't have the new Darth Vader yet. So that's annoying. That's not good. And also another downside is this is not the fault of the Pogo thing, but they've copied a Darth Vader where his helmet always looks like he's looking up. And this helmet's far too goofy and weird. It's not good. The classic Darth Vader helmet looks very nicer than this. However, I will say that the bottom plate there is nicer, and that the whole overall torso print design of the newer Lego Vader is nicer as well. So the best of both worlds is to use the older helmet on the new figure. Unless you want to show him with his mask off and then keep that bottom plate. So that's cool. You can do that. I just don't like new Vader. Anyway, let's move on to Jabba the Hutt, because these were sold together. He looks, he's overall the plastic feels really good. I'm gonna get an actual piece of Lego here. Oops, I picked up a piece of Mega Block. Lego. And see how well the Lego pieces fit on him, or how well he fits on Lego. Is it not fitting? Well, it's a bit tight, but it fits. That works. That works too. So yeah, he fits very snugly on Lego, actual Lego blocks, so that's good. And yeah, the whole skin detail prints there are very nice, all the way down to the bottom of the tail. It has a tattoo there, which is a bit weird for me personally, but it is on the new Lego as well. You've got printing on this side and the back, and printing on the front also. And he's got the articulated arms. They move very nicely, very smooth. He also has articulation on the hips. Now if I unplug this, you can see he's got one of these standard sort of Lego Technic plugs with a plus side and a circle on the other. There is no click when you plug this in. It just sort of goes, just goes in, it's like a, again, spongy. But he stays in there and he moves just fine. So doesn't really matter if there's a click or not. And yeah, his face is also printed very nice, as well as the eyes. There are a few scratches there. There's a bit of missing paint there at the bottom of his lower lip. Bits there missing, a bit between the eyes. So there's a tiny bits of paint missing, but not to the point where this thing looks ugly. And to be honest, for the price that he went for, this is a really good copy of Jabba the Hutt. As to why these two are sold together, I don't know, but they were. And you can buy them individually, of course. And so yeah, if you maybe have some of these sets with the older non-colored Jabba and you want a cheap colorful Jabba to go along with that, then there you go. This is a really cheap Jabba that's very decent quality. Darth Vader is also pretty good quality as well, aside from the legs not plugging in too well. The overall figure does look pretty nice. Again, I think Darth Vader, this new version, is only currently available with the final duel episode 6 scene. I think he is going to be in a few more sets, but if the figure is the only thing you want, you're going to be buying a pretty big set just to get that figure. So if you want a cheap alternative, this one isn't too bad. It's pretty nice. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you found it enjoyable or useful, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you feel about these figures. As always, you can check out my other bootleg or official Lego videos on my channel. I've reviewed a lot of those, some older sets as well, so you can check those out. Hopefully with adblock turned off, I appreciate that a lot. You can also support this channel on Patreon if you want to help this channel grow, do more videos for you guys more often. Maybe do like bigger sets, because those are harder for me to do without the budget to do and all of that. And hopefully I can do go back to animation as well if I get enough Patreon supporters or enough people on this channel watching that I can live on it. But anyway, you don't have to do any of that. As always, take care, have a nice day. May the Force be with you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye now.